All right, here it is, our last principle, principle number 10, cultivate wealth. Why do I use the word cultivate? What does it mean? Well, it means to prepare and use land for crops or gardening, or to try to acquire or develop. So to cultivate something means that you prepare and tend to it so that you can grow or create something new, something bigger, something better. You cultivate soil so you can grow crops. You cultivate your mindset to learn new things. Every aspect of money management and wealth building can be related to this process of planting, growing, and harvesting crops. And that analogy is the reason this principle is cultivate wealth. Remember, we talked about this last principle. Building wealth does not happen by accident. So, in the same way that you can't accidentally look up one day and have an entire crop of corn ready to harvest, right? And even if by chance someone came by and gifted you a full wealth of corn, if you really want to have a wealth of corn long term, you can't just use it all up or sell it all. You still have to work to make it grow and last. You have to replant it, reharvest it, right? Side note, this missing piece of replanting and harvesting is why 75% of lottery winners go bankrupt. Okay. So it's important that you know, trust, and believe one thing above all else before we move on. You can and you deserve to build wealth, period. If you can't believe that so deeply in your core that you deserve to build wealth, you'll never get there. Again, this is why reject scarcity has to come first. So, understanding the relation to growing crops, it is not as simple and as easy as putting seeds in the ground, right? You have to cultivate the soil, plant the seeds at the right time, give them the right amount of water and sun. You have to pull the weeds to keep them from choking out your plants, right? And you also have to harvest at the right time. But what's the most important part of the process? The most important part of this process is cultivating the soil. Even if you plant seeds, give them water and sun, pull the weeds, all the things, if you have shitty soil, you're not going to get a good crop. So, what is the soil in your money journey? Well, it's you. It's your mindset. It's your beliefs. You are the most important component in your money journey. And if you don't take care of you first, nothing else will matter. So, how do we prepare to plant when it comes to our money mindset? First, celebrate wealth, both for yourself and for those around you. If you can't celebrate when somebody else wins, you're never going to be able to celebrate when you win. Second, trust yourself and the process. Your journey is yours, especially as you've worked through all 10 principles. You get to trust yourself. You get to choose to believe that your process is getting you where you want to go. And third, ignore the naysayers. Society is going to try to shame you or make you feel like you did something wrong. You didn't. When you know the impact you're creating, you know that they're just wrong about you because you're impact over income, right? Again, more money in the hands of good people is never a bad thing. This is just about a balanced approach to wealth. It's about sowing the right seeds. Now, in case you didn't know, there is an objective measurement of wealth. The objective, like measurable measurement of wealth is called net worth. It's what you own minus what you owe. Everything you do in life that either increases what you own or decreases what you owe will increase your net worth. In other words, build wealth, right? So, important thing to note here. There are 4 major pillars of wealth building or net worth. One is income. That's you bringing money in. That's you actually planting seeds in the ground, right? Savings, spend less than you make, right? Investment, make your money grow. That's like your plant food, right? And then simplification, live on less. The less you need, the more you have available to spend, give, save, invest, etc. The goal here in an intuitive wealth building process, as you cultivate wealth intuitively, is that you have a balanced approach to all 4 pillars. Think of it like driving a car. You have to have all 4 wheels on the ground. And sometimes there's going to be more pressure on one set of wheels or others, but they're all going to stay on the ground to have a safe journey, right? So this is about just making sure that you're balancing your approach and sowing the right seeds for your wealth building journey. Now, it's important that you also understand that you have to start thinking long-term about harvest. You have to cultivate that wealth mindset really specifically. You have to dream in high definition about what you actually want. What do you want to harvest? If you don't know what you want to harvest, then you don't know what to plant, right? All of these things and more is what we're going into inside of intuitive money mastery. Not only are we going to break down all 10 of these principles that I just presented to you and go deeper into them with actual actionable strategies that you can use to implement these mindset concepts, but we're also going to give you my full foundational finance course on how to start creating a money system that actually feels good to you. You're going to learn step by step how to get that awareness around your money, how to set goals that feel really good to you, how to optimize your cash flow plan, how to create momentum and wins, how to intuitively make decisions, and how to feel confident that you know exactly where you're going in your money journey. It's all about fulfillment. This program, Intuitive Money Mastery, is all about making peace with money, trusting yourself with money decisions, and finding financial fulfillment, because you get to enjoy the journey. You get to enjoy it. So, you want to learn more? Click the link. You'll get all the details, and I'll see you inside.